Yeah, today our session is like career opportunities in Germany. And first of all, myself, Vamsi Krishna Dasari. I am here in Germany from 9 years, currently working as a aircraft quality manager in Airbus Defence and Space Germany. I did my studies in production technology and strategic management in different universities. At the same time, my leading projects from last 3 years, I am leading the aircraft quality manager for the Eurofighter. This is the German military aircraft. Of course, we have the customers from the worldwide. And another flight is like A400M, where it's like a cargo flight, I can say it. At the same time, refueling system also it has, like on the air. Normally, we have to take the plane to the airport or something near the airport for put the fuel and everything. But this A400M flight can give the petrol on the air itself. These are like a special project from my side where I am doing currently working on that one. And today, today's our agenda is like current job market in India. We'll discuss what is the current job market and what is the how many students are passed out every year, and same time like admission process to the Germany. I think so many people are interested to come to the Germany, but we have like a limited resources, how to apply for the university or how to choose the university or what is our selection process and everything. So I will discuss on this one. And opportunities in manufacturing sector, either it may be in India or either it may be in Germany also. The manufacturing sector is the similar, but we have to know like what are the fields available in the manufacturing sector. So I will discuss what are the fields available in the manufacturing sector. It might be automotive or aviation or anything. And where to find the positions and how to apply. So only getting to know the information is one part, and how to find the positions or where to search for a jobs, that is also another big part actually. So I will give a little bit information like where to search a jobs in Germany or in India. And finally, question and answers, you can directly interact with me like about the what we discussed today, topics and everything. I am happy to share the more information during the question and answers. And here, current job market is the current scenario what we have in India. It's like the total like a passed out student percentage from the STEM graduates. That might be like a science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Is anywhere, not only engineering. It's everything like a degree or the science background students also. So we have like if you take the India, we have 2.6 million. That means like 26 lakhs of students are every year passed out from the STEM graduates. If you taking only the engineering graduates, almost like 15 lakhs students are every year in India. We have the passed out of, I mean, they are coming with a degree, and the Indian student passed out rate is like 52% in 2019. And the current employment rate till if you see like from 2012 to 2018, it's going down a little bit. As the 2019 also is not so much difference, like only 47% in 2019. So that is the current job market and the shortage of skilled employees.
Mr.
So
Vamsi,
here,
one minute.
yeah,
Mr.
sorry, sir.
Vamsi,
Mhm.
sorry to disturb you. Uh, I just wanted to know from audience, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Just
Yes, sir.
everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And one thing, please do not click on present now. Okay. Now, please, I request everyone click on the present because the author is presenting now, speaker. So I request all the members just to watch and listen the session. Thank you, sir. Please continue, Vamsi.
Okay, sir. Okay. So here the graph shows the shortage of skilled employees, even from Japan or India or any country in the world. We have the shortage of skilled employees. That means like, of course, you saw in my previous picture or previous graph, we have like a 2.6 million graduates. Or every year we have a passed out batch of 26 lakhs, but we have a shortage of skilled employees, like 64%. That means we don't have enough trainings or we don't have enough skills or knowledge to get a job. Of course, we have a degrees, but we don't have the skill to do any kind of work in the company. So further than what we have to do, we have to improve our qualification is one of the things. And the second thing is to improve our practical knowledge by doing internships or by doing any kind of trainings or anything related to the skill development. So we have like two choices. One is like a profile improve development. That means like maybe you can do the masters or MTech or any kind of other activities like MBA or also you can study. And the other thing is like totally get to know about what are the fields available and then train accordingly, like by doing the internships or trainings. So, but in the strategy stage, like India has 64 percentage of lack on the short on the skill employees. So here you can decide. Actually, I am giving the two informations to you, so you have to decide like to which field you want to go. Now, in the field means like Germany to profile development. Or I will explain about the opportunities as well to prepare for the future or prepare for the jobs. So first one is why Germany. So today, I think most of the students actually, Rajesh sir also told like many students are approaching him to know about the German education system and everything. So here we are here to discuss about the like why Germany and everything and what is the education system in Germany and how to apply and everything. So actually here this is the geography of the Germany where we are staying now, and the population is 82 million. That means like only 88.2 crore, and in that one 7 million foreign citizens. Of course, like 70 lakhs actually from the foreign citizens are here, and it's like a center of the Europe, and we have like our neighbors countries are like Switzerland, Austria, Czech Republic, and Poland. And Germany is one of the strongest country in the Europe. That's why we have mostly using the euro. Actually, here the euro is almost 89 rupees. 1 euro is equal to 89 euros, and it is mostly like in all the countries, like almost 25 countries is there in Europe, and in the 25 countries they are using the mostly in euros. It's a valid. And some of you know already like German companies and everything. We have like I mentioned like a few to show you like a Mercedes, BMW, or Volkswagen, Audi, and I think Lamborghini. So many other automotive industries is here at the same time, like Puma, Adidas also like manufactured here, the headquarters and everything. And Bayern is like totally a supplier company plus like into multi national company where they are in different sectors from electrical to the agricultural everywhere and IT.
Vamsi, one second. Sorry, I'm disturbing you a number of times.
No, fine.
Can you near the presentation present now? Are you able to see resume presentation?
Resume presentation, no sir.
Directly while you are presenting, just exit from the presentation and see Google Meet screen where you have clicked present now. Is there any yeah, there do you have present now button? Present,
I don't have anything sir here.
There just where you have clicked on present now, you can see resume presentation.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Just click on resume presentation because somebody has presented their screen. Because of that, it has gone. So just click on resume presenting.
Okay sir.
Okay, fine. Now we can go to the presentation. Yeah.
Now everyone can see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So here we are talking about the German companies and everything. the Siemens and SAP and so many like Airbus or all of the companies are from Germany. That means like we have so many opportunities here in Germany, even for the OEMs. That means like original equipment manufacturers like Mercedes, BMW, and Huawei. At the same time, a lot of supplier companies. It's like if there is one original equipment manufacturing company has so many suppliers also. That means like every student who is studying here, they have so many opportunities to enter into the multinational companies like here what I mentioned. At the same time, there is so many other opportunities. They can find it in supplier companies also who is working for these companies. So for the opportunities, why there is no problem here to get a job or to do any kind of internships or anything in the industries. And the foreign students in Germany, and particularly here we have a situation not from India, actually I can say from Andhra Pradesh. Most of the I mean the students are, even when I'm coming before coming to the Germany, I thought the only our people will choose the United States or something, but absolutely that is correct one, the statement what I give it, because we know only the US or Australia or Canada, only three countries we choose for the master's programs or any kind of further education. But the scenario in all other states, even from Tamil Nadu or Bangalore or Telangana or any northern part of the India, they already settled here from last 25 years to 30 years. So many students came here, they settled here, they are now German citizens also. Only the background from Andhra Pradesh, we know mostly maybe because of IT sector, or maybe we have more connections with the United States and everything. So we flew to the United States. But all other countries, I mean, all other states from India, they came to the Germany as well from last 20 years. So here, this is the foreign students in Germany, approximately 2 million students in Germany. That is like overall 12% foreigners. We have like 20 lakhs of students. In that one, 12% are foreigners. And Germany is in the top five where the students go for their studies and education, further education and everything. Of course, in the United States, they are offering so many courses. That's why maybe the United States is in the top, and the Great Britain is like a UK, and the third position is the Germany. And I can surely say like our the students or the people from Andhra Pradesh, we don't know like Germany is in the top five or top three here, because we know most of the students will go to the United States. Even I felt the same thing, but after coming here in my last 9 years in Germany, I felt only from our people or our side from Andhra Pradesh, we are less here, but remaining all the states or all the different nationalities are Indian from different states are already there here. So it's like a top three in the world. And the university tradition. Here, the university tradition is like mostly we can't stick to the one background. It's like a freedom of research and instruction. For example, you are got the university admission on the production engineering or the some kind of mechanical related course, and if you are interested to do any kind of taking the classes from the electrical or IT or now robotics and automation coming. So if we, in our university, is there any other courses related to the different things and everything? And if you are interested, you can you can participate in the classes. That is not a problem. That is a freedom what we have. For example, maybe I can say like now we are in the stage of in India, we have to go through only our programs or our subjects and everything. That means if you are studying mechanical, we can go only the mechanical subjects and everything. But in Germany, if you are doing any course related to the mechanical also, and if you are interested in IT, you can go to their classes and you can attend the classes from the IT or the robotics and automation. And so that is the freedom what we have in the German universities here, and a rich diversity of institutions and programs at a high academic level. So German degree is like a high preferable, or I can say like acceptable in the world. So and at the same time, the universities are so very old and they have like very high academic level, and more than 350 universities in Germany. Of course, like we have 350 universities here in Germany. At the same time, there is everything is like very old universities. Like no, I can say universities are from 1700 years. At the same time, like 1800, established in 1800 or 1700. It's like already 200 years before or 300 years before. So these are the very old universities are here, and approximately we have in Germany like 250,000 instructors and the researchers at German universities. It might be the professors or the instructors or the researchers in German universities are working now. And the type of universities, I can say like most of the people confusing like here the type of universities or what kind of universities have to choose when you are interested for doing further education. Germany offers like different kind of universities. It's like a universities, technical universities and university of applied sciences for the engineering background. And if you are interested in any kind of other activities, college of music, art and film, private colleges and academics. So here most of the our engineering background students or STEM graduates wants to look on these three actually, like universities, technical universities, and University of Applied Sciences. So here, when you are selecting the universities or when you are interested to do your further education or master's program in Germany, in the websites they will show you like in these three names. So what is the difference between the three names or the three universities? Here, universities and technical universities. TUs means technical universities and the universities. We have almost 109 universities together, technical universities and universities. And these universities are mostly focused on the research oriented. It's like a methodological and theoretical knowledge. So, for example, you want to continue your studies. I mean, after further education, after a master's program, you want to go for a PhD. Then it is possible to only from these universities. If you are doing your master's program in the universities and technical universities, it is almost like 120 credits you learn in 2 years. Only if you do completed 120 credits, then only it is possible to go to the PhD programs. At the same time, mostly the universities and technical universities, the projects what you are doing or the subjects are totally related to the research oriented. Like maybe the companies will offer for a few direct research projects. So in the university they are offered to the student the same thing. So students will perform direct projects actually, like a live project from the companies they have to work on. That is called live projects here. At the same time, like you have to do the research oriented workshops or the subjects and everything. So only that is the difference here. The technical universities, and anyone can do it. And the degrees is like bachelor's, master's, or doctor, postdoctoral, as well as traditional German degrees. You can do it in these technical universities and universities. And here, the University of Applied Sciences. We have almost like 191 University of Applied Sciences, and totally it is like a more theoretical and a little bit of practical. So here in our previous slide, like technical universities are mostly offering on the research oriented. That means more theoretical knowledge you have to gain. And the University of Applied Sciences is a combination. Theory plus practical knowledge it will gain. But what is the difference actually? The main difference is, as I told, the theory plus practical is the one difference. Another thing is uh, the credits actually. In the universities and technical universities, after completing your degree, you will gain 120 credits. Here in the University of Applied Sciences, you will get 90 credits in this 1.5 year. Of course, the course duration also will be changed. In University of Applied Sciences, the course duration will be only 18 months, that is 1.5 year program. And the technical universities and universities, the master programs will be like 2 years. So, and the most of the what kind of graduates can perform actually, they will offer in the University of Applied Sciences from the engineering background, business administration, social sciences, and design, and related to these programs they will give. And degrees, bachelor's, master's, and traditional German diploma you can gain. and the degree program. So here I told before what is the difference and everything. Here we are in the stage of bachelor's degree with 3 to 4 years of degree, and then you have to do your master program. It's like 1 to 2 years. So the difference will come like if you are doing your degree in the University of Applied Sciences, there is no further education is not possible because you are gaining only 90 credits here in our master's degree in the University of Applied Sciences. But if you are interested to do any PhD programs from University of Applied Sciences, you have to take another like a course where they are offering like 30 credits. So that means the university is not offering 120 credits, they are offering only 90 credits. So that means 30 credits you require to do the PhD. In that case, you can do some other course outside or of the university or in the university, and you can add it and you can go to the PhD. And if you are doing your master program in the university, after completing your degree, you can directly eligible for the PhD here. That means you already gained the 120 credits, so no need to do any additional courses or certifications, any credits here in the if you are doing your studies in the university. And the international programs. Here in Germany, we have almost like 800 international programs throughout the Germany. This slide is like from last year information, but I can say like almost 1500 international degree programs throughout the Germany. Here in Germany, we have it here, and the mostly German universities can offer all the programs from the bachelor's, master's, and postdoctoral programs in English. So that is not a problem that we don't require the German language to do our master's program here. And of course, the certificate is like internationally recognized degree, and the language of instruction is in German. In English. But if you are interested to do any other courses, as I told before, that if you want to attend any IT related or any mechatronics or something to gain some knowledge from the other sessions, so you can just go to the bachelor's or any kind of other degree programs. You can attend it. Maybe if they are in German, that is not a problem for you. If you are only one, also they will explain English. And intensive academic advising for international students, that is also they will offer actually like for international students who are coming from abroad and everything. The universities will take care like special advices they will give it, and they will take care of your accommodation and everything also. And we have like two intakes here for Germany, like summer intake and winter intake. The summer intake will start in March or April. So if it is the University of Applied Sciences, it is mostly will start in March, and the university is in April. And the application deadlines actually when they will open the admission applications and everything. Here is November till January. That means they will open the admission November, and they will close the applications application deadlines till January. So in this 2 months, we have to prepare all the documents and apply to the universities. And if it is a winter intake, we have like September and October intake. That means like only 2 months is there now, and the application deadline is April till July. So the application will be open between April till July, where we have to submit in between. And another thing is like mostly the people or the students will confuse. Here in Germany, we have so much of competition, of course, but still here mostly it will work on first come first serve. So till last date, no one has to wait. If you wait till the last day, and your application is invalid, because due to the competition, so many applications are already coming, and they are not interested to check each and every application. So mostly it will work on like first come first serve. If you apply first, then you will get the any positive or negative answer immediately. And this is the admission process. We have it here. In the first thing, what we have to do as a student is like a selection of the universities. So of course, maybe if you are from a mechanical background or electrical background, choose the courses which is related to your profile or related to your interest. and then select the universities. Choose at least maybe 5 to 10 universities. You can select it, and then prepare the documents. Each and every university has a different requirement. Maybe some university they will ask the IELTS. Some universities will ask the GRE or GMAT. So you have to, according to your selection of the universities, you have to prepare your documents, and then you have to submit the application in two ways. One is online submission. We have to apply first on online, and then we have to submit your documents by post directly to the university or the person who is representing in Berlin. And then you have to wait for the response after the submission of the response. And then you will get the result. This is admission is possible or not possible. That is the admission process, and the entire process will take easily like a 3 weeks. Sorry, 3 months. It will take the total process, because I can say selection of the university is a little bit easier, and the preparing of documents is a little bit time taken actually, and the submission of application and everything is like when we have to check, like when the university will open the applications, and then you have to submit online and by post. Of course, from submission after submission of application, it will take almost like 3 weeks or sometimes 8 weeks also it will take for giving the answer. And the documents for admission. So here, what are the documents we require to apply to the German universities? I can select a certified copy of previous completed degree. So if you are a bachelor's degree, and you have to get the transcripts from the college or the universities, where if you go to the university, then they will give the attestation kind of thing, like a transcripts, and translation of the course modules and grades. Here, most of the students will get confused on the grades here. I can say here in Germany grading system starts with 1. So 1 to 5 is the like a grading system here. 1 is the lowest grade, and 5 is the 1 is the like a excellent grade, and 5 is the just passed, like that. Actually, like okay, satisfactory. So here our grading system mostly like 1 to 90 100%. So it's like an increasing way. So our 75% or 80% or 90%, we have to translate this our percentage or credits into the German grading system. And where we will confuse is we think the German grading system is 1 is the lowest one, and 5 is the best one. So we will mention like, okay, the person has 90%, and he thinks, okay, in German grading system we will translate like 4 is the best one or 5 is the best one. So they will enter in the application, in the university application, they will mention 4. So, but it's totally wrong, because 4 is like a bad here. So we have to choose like
Mr. Vamsi, one second. Mr. Vamsi, 1 second, sorry. Can you resume presentation again? Somebody has again disturbed presentation.
Okay, sir.
I request all the students not to disturb the presentation. If you lost the presentation in the middle, just go to the list of participants. There, Vamsi Krishna presenting column will be there. Just click on that column. Now you can start, sir. No problem.
Okay. So here the documents you required for the university application, like a translation of this grading system, also very important, and make sure that how you are doing this one. As I told before, 1 is the best one, and 5 is the worst one. So choose correct way. And the copy of your passport. Of course, the passport required like a proof to the universities, and the proof of language proficiency test, IELTS or TOEFL, and the few universities will ask like a GRE or GMAT or something. It's the profile is too high, the university profile, then they will ask it. And most of the universities in Germany, the GRE is not required, so only the IELTS or TOEFL proficiency, I mean the test result is enough. And updated resume, that is also very important, that you have to uh, update your resume every time when you are sending an application or when you are sending for a job. That is also very important. So here updated resume is required, and the motivation letter, why you are choosing the Germany or why you are choosing the particular university and the particular course. So you have to mention the clear information, why, what motivates you to selection of this university and the selection of this course. So you have to mention in the motivation letter in an effective way. And if you have any extracurricular activities like sports or the general knowledge, any kind of other activities or anything, or book publishing or research publishing, anything, just have to mention your extracurricular activities also. You have to send by post or by email also this information. And of course the passport size photo and the German language if university requires. So most of the universities they won't ask the German language, but if they are asking German language, you have to show the German language certificate that you learned some level, at least a basic level in India. And the application fees, once yeah, actually when you are starting the filling the application online itself, it will ask the application fees. You have to get ready with your credit card or by bank or anything. You can pay the application fees here. So these are the documents you required to apply to the university. It is very simple. Just have to make sure that you know what are the documents you require. And the documents for visa. So here, once the admission is confirmed at the university, and you have to prepare for your visa. And for visa, what are the documents you require? Like a passport, of course, to get a visa for stamping or anything, you need a passport and the notification of admission. That means like university will send by a post, send a post to you the university the acceptance letter actually from the university. So you have to show this proof that why you are going to the Germany. That is a proof. So you have to show into the our German consulate in Chennai or Bangalore or Bombay. There is so many places, but we from Andhra Pradesh or from Hyderabad and sorry Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, the people can go only Bangalore or Chennai. So you have to go with this admission acceptance list from the university and the proof of financial support. So we need funds of around 10,000 to 36 euros. That is like 88 lakhs. You have to show as a proof as a financial support. Whether you can take a block account or you can show just you can put in our bank account and take a letter that you have enough funds to study in Germany. So you have to go with this proof of financial support. And if in this case, if your parents are supporting for our studies, then you can just take a letter from your parents where of course we have to put the attestation or notary, and we can take that one as a financial proof to the consulate. And the confirmation of health insurance coverage, maybe we can take from Bajaj Alliance and so many other private health insurance companies we have in India. So we can take it from at least 6 months of health insurance we have to show when we are going for visa. And the visa application, we have different visas actually for the students also, like only for master program people they have different kind of visa application, and for researchers they have different kind of visa. And then we have to select like which is the national visa where we can stay longer period in Germany. So we have to choose like a national visa application for students. It will be there. You have to fill that form and you have to take to the consulate when you are going for the visa interview. And the 2 passport photos, it is everywhere required. It is better to carry the passport photos. And here the most important thing is like a tuition fees. Of course, I think many of the students you already hear that in Germany the education system or education is free. Of course, the education is free. Here the semester like 6 months, and each semester you no need to pay anything to the university, but you have to pay to the university minimum of like 200 euros to 500 euros on for the semester ticket. Means that you every when you join in the university, you have to pay the enrollment fees. At the same time, maybe it is only 50 euros or 100 euros around that one. And after that, to travel around across the state or across the place where you are staying, it is absolutely free of cost. Normally, the ticket cost or the travel expense are very high in Germany. But if you are a student, you have just show to the everywhere. It's like a public transportation actually. If you are using any public transportation like trains, buses, or anything in our city or in our state, that is absolutely free of cost. So for that one, they will charge is 200 euros to 500 euros, depends on the each and every state. And for the library, if you are using a library and everything, for that also they will charge like 20 euros or something. So it's around, I can say like the tuition fees is 0, but you have to pay like 200 euros for the registration, city registration, and then the university enrollment and the public transport. These kind of expenses you have it is around like 2000. So it is like 16,000 rupees per semester you have to pay to the university. And most of the universities also like the public universities, like here in Germany, 99% we have the free education system. That means like 99% universities offering the free education, and all these universities are under the government, so they won't charge anything. And only 1% we have like a private university, that is also like a business schools or any management schools or hotel management. These kind of universities we have it. And engineering, say I can say hardly we have only 4 universities here, private universities, and their tuition fees is a little bit higher than the public universities, of course. But the universities, I can conclude the tuition fees will be 0 for the students here for the master program. And living expenses here, we have to consider different various things here. Rent and utilities. If you can stay for the rent, you can stay in the university hostels, or you can find your own apartment also in outside the city or inside the city. Of course, the food, clothing, and learning material, health insurance, telephone, internet, or any other activities for everything. I can say minimum of 500 euros per month. It will take. It depends on the student, comfort and luxury. Few people wants to live luxurious life. Maybe they can spend up to 2,000 euros also per month. And as a normal student, we can start, the minimum expenses will be 500 euros, sometimes lesser than this one also. And the cost also, it will vary, depends on the states where you are doing, or where you are staying. Everything, it will change little bit, slightly, like 600 euros or 700 euros per month. And the scholarships. So we have, of course, the education system is free, but there is so many other opportunities you can get benefit from the universities or the from the scholarships. So we have like so many funding research centers is there, and we have like so many public and private institutions out there where they are offering the scholarships to the universities. We can go through this website www.fundingguide.de, where you can see all the private and public scholarships and who are giving, the companies or the political affiliated foundations, business affiliated foundations, German federal states. Sometimes the person also, they will post like the people who are interested to give any kind of funding to the students. They just privately they will approach this funding guide, where they can post like we are offering the scholarships for the students or engineering backgrounds to people. They can apply to them, and then they will get the scholarship. Of course, German federal states also, they are offering the scholarships, and social institutions and churches and the research institutions and student organizations. So we have like a different, these are only the few, but there is a lot of other funding opportunities you can get from the scholarships. But everything you can check it in this fundingguide.de. And the part-time jobs. Of course, the students actually who are all coming here, there is no visa, I can say, because when you are starting your after coming here, you just have to extend your visa, and your minimum you will get like a 2 years of visa after coming to the Germany, and every time you can extend your visa. The actually if the master program is only 2 years, but you can complete your master program within 5 years. Maybe you can take a break, or you can do any kind of work in the company, or you can do any kind of internships in the company, or the work student you can do it. You can do any other activities, but mostly like maximum of in 5 years you have to complete your master's program. So in that time you can there is no visa till you are in a student status. There is no visa problem. That means your visa will extend till 5 years also. That is not a problem. And during that time you can do some part-time jobs also, or you can do some work in the company like internships, or the working student, or any kind of training programs in the company. That and all you can do it here. If you consider the part-time jobs here, all the students.
Sir, sir, you are muted, sir, by someone.
Yeah. Mr. Vamsi, excuse me, Mr. Vamsi, your voice was muted. Someone, can you please unmute and continue? Yeah, okay, fine now. I request all the students not to touch your screen, just listen to and watch the screen only.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, sir. Yeah.
Sir.
The part-time jobs, we have the permission for each and every student. They can do anywhere in the Germany, and the work permit not required for this one. Without a work permit, here 90 full days or 180 half days, you can work in Germany without a work permit. Of course, if you are a student, you will get the work permit. If you get the work permit, you can work more than the 90 full days in the year. Maybe a few people, few students I saw here, they are working from already like 365 days they are working. So, but we have a valid work permit. We just have to show the work permit. That's it. So each and every student are allowed to do any kind of part-time jobs and everything. And there is a lot of part-time jobs also, even maybe in the hotels or maybe in the logistic. And at the same time, we have so many automobile or any manufacturing companies is here. So they require internships, they require the interns or trainers in the company. So they will also offer like a part-time work in their companies. You can join either, you can choose either you have to work in the restaurants or hotels or any other places, or you can choose like the companies also, or the universities also will offer some part-time jobs in their university for the research help or something. So you can just have to apply actually for the part-time jobs. And the research organizations, here we have different research organizations. So particularly if you are interested to do any kind of research, or if you are interested to do on new innovations or technologies or anything, you can directly approach like these research organizations. We have like private and public research organizations, and they also will offer some part-time jobs and internships and training programs. So you can just have to apply from their websites, and you can participate on the live research programs actually. So actually nowadays everything is changing, like technologies, new technologies is coming, and new innovations are coming each and every hour actually. I can say not a day, in day almost like thousands of new innovations are coming. So each and every new innovations, these organizations have different sectors. For example, if you take the Max Planck University is totally on social sciences and the research on natural, biological things and everything. So if you are interested to involve in these social sciences and everything, then you can check the positions in the Max Planck University as to do the part-time jobs or the internships. and the Fraunhofer Society. They are totally science and background students, like engineering and everything. So here they have like a different 80 research centers only across the world, but I can say like almost 50 research centers in Germany. So we can apply for the positions what they are offering also. And the German Research Foundation and Alexander von Humboldt Foundation. So there are so many different private and public research organizations there where they are offering various programs or various internships or part-time jobs to the students. You can apply on this in these research organizations also. And here the second thing is like operations in the manufacturing sector. When I starting my the webinar, I told like we have two things to choose. One is to profile development by doing your master program or anything, and the other thing is like to get to know what are the fields available in the companies and prepare according to that particular fields. So here the first part is completed, and the opportunity in the manufacturing sector is our second topic. Here it's the same thing in Germany also, or in India, or in another country also. Is almost the same thing will be there in the manufacturing sector. It's like production management, quality management, project management, and supply chain management, design engineering, research and development, and sales management. These are the like more job opportunities. Of course, there is so many other fields as well, but I didn't mention all the fields here because these fields have the various opportunities or various job positions. Is they need, I mean, the human resources are requirement in these fields, particularly the manufacturing sector. So here to explain this manufacturing sector opportunity in manufacturing sector, I took the example of the automotive industry, how it is going, and what are the people has to work and everything. Here the opportunity in the manufacturing sector, first one is the production management. Of course, you people already studied about the production technologies or production management in our bachelor's degree. At the same time, I just want to add a few things here. What is the production management? It's totally like converting raw materials into the finishing goods or products. So I think everyone knows that what is the production, converting of raw materials into production. But in this converting of raw materials into finished goods, we have different people required. So mostly the production management responsibilities will be like planning, organizing, controlling, and directing. So here, if you take that entire, this is the automotive production line or production assembly line. Here it is in the T shape. So normally we are converting raw material into the finishing goods here. So this is our final product, and this is our raw material. So in this entire process, how we have to bring this raw material into a one particular product, then we require the production management. They has to run the entire process in between what is going on from the raw material to the final product. Here we need different departments. Even though in the production management or production management, we need almost like 20 people or 100 people, depends on the product. So here, first of all, we need the production planner. So production planner, what he is doing, how we have to convert this raw material into the final product, in how many steps we have to do it, and what are the steps we have to follow in between. So that is the responsibility of the production planner. So we have the opportunities in the production planner. It's like, just deep, I'm giving the information. You can go as in the production management, we have like a different opportunities and different job. So also when you are looking for a job, you can search with the production planner or production engineer or production controller or production manager. So there is different hierarchy or the different opportunities in this particular production planner or something. So production planner will decide like in how many steps this particular process have to go, or in how many steps this particular raw material has to convert to the one particular car. This car is not a simple thing, because we have to install all the components like a steering system, braking system, the seats, the navigation system, lights, everything. So many electrical and mechanical components will be there in the car. So this production planner has to plan when and what kind of work has to perform or what kind of installation has to do in this particular car. So that is the responsibility of the production planner. And the production engineer, here the production engineer will responsible for the how many products per day has to produce it. Each and every day we can't only produce only one product. Maybe there is a target of like a 300 cars or 500 cars or 1000 cars per day they has to produce. So production engineer is responsible for the targets like 1000 cars, and for each 1000 cars if they are producing, they has to bring the components also, like we have to install the tires for example. So we need like a 4 tires for each and every car. So production engineer has to plan that okay we are producing the 1000 cars and 1000 into 4 wheels, that means 4000 wheels we have to bring to the production line. So this is what the production engineer will take care of the entire process and everything. And most of the students or most of the the graduates, they are thinking if you are engineer you no need to work in the production line. We are mostly like a white collar employees, and we have to control the team, or we have to run the process, we have to check the status, we have to work on the implementation like a new implements and everything in the company. So each and every engineer or who complete the engineering background, we have to think like a white collar employees, not a blue collar employees. Blue collar employees, what they have to do is they have to work in the production line. So we are, for that one no need to work, no need to study till the bachelor's. So we, our responsibilities will be like a planning or engineering or controlling or managing. So these things you have to choose when you are looking for a job. So here the production controller, what the production controller will do is to control the entire production line. That means like we have enough material or not, or we have enough people or not, or we have like if some problem coming is how we have to solve it. So these are the production controller responsibilities. So at the same time production manager, so production manager is the leader of this all the team members what we have from production planner or engineering or controlling. So he's leading the particular team or leading the entire production flow here. So this is the production management responsibilities or work. When you are looking for a job, try to go in these names actually, like a production planner or engineering or controlling, and they have like various opportunities actually in this particular field. And if you are looking for a job in the quality management, what is quality management or what is quality? So you are producing a product. If you are producing any kind of product, and you have to check the quality of a product. So for example, you are buying a phone or you are buying a laptop. So you can't buy any simple phone or something like which it can destroy in 6 months or 3 months. That means you are paying the money for 3 months of usage, and then that is no use at the end. No, you are wasting your money. So in that case, the quality management, you have to decide that the quality of your product is 100% good to sell in the market. For example, easily I can say like in China we have so many mobile companies is there, and I think you so many we are already using Huawei, you are using I don't know exact so many companies, but for example Huawei, and at the same time the China, they have the Apple also. Of course, the US company, but the manufacturing is on China, or is in China. So if you are choosing the Apple or Apple phone or Huawei, what you will choose it? Of course, you will choose the Apple because the high quality, or because of the standards and everything what they are maintaining in their product. So you have to choose the best one. So the quality management also will helpful when you are producing any kind of product, even it is a phone or television, or if you are buying a car or motorcycle or anything, any product. Of course, the quality, because you are paying the money. So that's why the quality management is very important in any manufacturing sector, is everywhere. So what is the quality responsibilities, or what is the work in the quality management? So here the quality planner. So here quality planner means like for example, if you are taking a car, as a quality planner, he is responsible for the planning of the inspections. So for example, if you are, it is the Indian or anything. If it is Indian, what kind of uh, inspection he has to perform? We can't inspect everywhere the same inspections. So here Indian, for Indian we have to do different inspections, and if you are inspecting the checking the steering is working good or bad, then you have to do the different inspections here. Or if you are checking the entire car is working or good, working or not working, then you have to do different kind of inspections. So the quality planner will give or will draw the flow chart that what kind of inspections has to perform on each and every product, and when to do this when to do the inspections on the product, or when who has to do. So these are the responsibilities of the quality planner, like when and what kind of inspection has to perform. And if it is a quality inspector, the quality inspector has to perform the inspections. So of course the quality planner, what he's doing, he's giving the instructions. He is telling that you have to do this one, or when you are inspecting the car, you have to do these inspections, or if you are inspecting the motorcycle, you have to do these inspections. So he will give according to the product, and the quality inspector will perform the inspections. Like he will go to the quality inspector, will go to directly to the car, or he can the task might be the checking of the wheels. So he will check the wheels, everything is assembled correctly or not, or the bolts fitted properly or not. So that is the quality inspector will do on the inspections. And the quality engineer, here the quality inspector, he will do the inspections, and he found some deviations or some problems. The wheel is not fitted properly, or the engine is not working, or the steering is not moving. Actually, it's not so smooth or something. That is the problems he found in the quality inspection. And the quality engineer, he has to solve that problem. So quality engineer, what he has to think is why this wheel was not fit properly, or why the steering system is not working properly. So there's a quality engineer, he has to analyze it, or he has to find what is the cause of the problem. That means like why it is not working, and who is the responsible, and what are the actions you have to take it. Either you have to replace it, or you have to repair it, or you have to buy a new component and install it again. So these are the responsibilities of a quality engineer. I hope you understood the difference. Quality planner is just planning, and the inspector is performing, and the quality engineer is like analysis of the problems. And the quality controller, he will check the status of the total problems, how many problems per day we have it, and how many we solved it, and how many still open, and what we have to do with these open problems. We have to tell to the customer, or we have to solve by ourselves. So this is the quality controller will plan, or he will execute his work responsibilities. And the project management. So this is also very important thing in the project management. Sorry, project management is very important department in the manufacturing sector, because they will lead the projects. For example, you are producing a car, so here they will decide when to start. Maybe the first of August we have to start, or first of September we have to start the project, or how many people we require it, or how many resources like machinery, or equipment, or tools, what kind of tools, or the trainings we require. So the project management will decide it when to do the work, when to start the work, when to finish the work, or how many people required, and that means the resources or anything. So this is a project management responsibilities. Here we have different opportunities for mechanical or electrical or industrial engineering, automobile engineers to go into the project management as well. So we the same thing like before what I explained, like a production planner or quality planner or anything. Each and every department there will be like a planner, engineer, and coordinator or controller, and the manager. This is the each and every stage you have the similar kind of work, but similar kind of positions. But the different only will be the work actually. Here, if you take it here, the production planning or something, he will plan the production. Understood. Here the quality planning means he will plan the inspection, everything, what kind of inspection has to perform it. And if it is a production project planner means he will plan like when to start the project, or when to finish the project, and how many people required. He will just plan it. And if it is a project engineer means he will track the project, track the status of the project, and he will analyze the project problems and everything, and he will make sure that he is solving the problems or not in the project. So the project coordinator means in the project management we need a project coordinator, because we are working on the product from the customer side. So someone has to deal with the customer, someone has to deal with the suppliers, someone has to deal with the internal stakeholders or external stakeholders. So we need a coordinator in the project management where they can talk or communicate with the different peoples to get sources from different departments. So that's why we need the project coordinator. And the project manager is, of course, the leader of the entire project team or project management team. And the supply chain management. So this is also one of the most important department in the industries, where our department, our background from the bachelor's or master's students can go. Here also the same thing, like what is supply chain management. So here you are producing a car. For example, you are producing a car, and we need different components. So only the car is not only just assembling. It's like a combination. It's like so many different components we require. And most of the original equipment manufacturer, for example, we have the Kia in Anantapur. So Kia is like a OEM, that is a multinational company and original equipment manufacturer, because they are putting the name of Kia. Okay, for them they have different suppliers actually. I can say like maybe the tires are coming from the Continental or MRF, or the engines are coming from the Robert Bosch, or the steerings are coming from different companies. So that means like each and every component is coming from the different suppliers around the world or around the India. So the supply chain management will organize the work, like who is the best supplier in the market, or if after finding the best supplier in the market, how we have to bring the components, or for example, we have in Anantapur the Kia, and the MRF tires we required to assemble in the car. The tires are manufactured in the Chennai. So the supply chain management has to lead the entire thing. How we have to bring these tires from Chennai to the company in Anantapur. So it's like the transportation or logistics or anything, how the planning. So this and all has to done by the supply chain management. And maybe we have some components in Germany, and we have to install these products in the Kia in Anantapur. So how we have to bring these components from Germany to the in India to India. Maybe they can use the ship transportation or the air transportation by the flights or anything. So the supply chain management has to find which is the easiest way and which is the cheap way and which is like a safer way. Everything they has to plan it, like the performance or the work total workflow and everything they has to plan it. So that is the responsibility of the supply chain planner. And the supply chain engineer, of course, we have so many delays will come with this, because the supplier is some other place, and the customer will be some other place, and the consumer will be some other place. So the supply chain engineer, they has to deal with the delays, or they have to deal with the problems in the supply chain in the components. Because for example, the MRF tires or MRF company, they send like 10,000 tires to the company, and in the 10,000 tires, 1,000 tires had a problem. Maybe the rubber is not good or anything, any problem is there in this 1,000 tires. So someone has to solve this problem. Who has to pay and everything? So supply chain engineer will involve to solve this particular problem, and he will reject these 1,000 tires, and he will send back to the MRF company and says that okay, please send the new tires to the company, to the Kia company. So someone has to deal between the supplier and the company. So that is a supply chain engineer will work on the problems and solving of problems. And the design engineer, I think so many people know already, like CATIA, CAD, AutoCAD, or ANSYS, Pro E and everything. So it's like a design engineers, and most of the things what the situation here what we have is like even when I'm studying in India or during my studies, I know only the design field because maybe the institutions are very easy to to start because we need only few softwares and the computers, and we have like a lack of awareness maybe because of lack of companies actually in our area. That is also one big problem. That's why we are not aware of the what are the different fields available in the industries. So here design engineer what they has to do is like they have to design the entire product, or it may be the car or the flight or anything. So that is a designer responsibilities in the company where they has to design a product according to the customer specifications or company specifications or requirements. And the research and development. So it's like research and development mostly in R&D employees, they have to work on the new innovations or new technologies in the company. For example, in the company where I am working, actually, it's like a Airbus, and they initiated this project and newly they launched actually. And here, our R&D people, our R&D employees, what they has to do is the company will decide the project. Okay, the project should be like this. They just give the overview. That's it. And R&D people, they have to go through the prototype. That means they have to prepare for the prototype and everything, and they have to research on the what can is it possible or not. If you are doing this project, R&D people, they have to go and analyze each and every component and how we have to design it or how we have to make it to work. So they have to do so much of research and everything. They have to do it, and they will start producing of the prototype. Then after the prototype, again they have to do so many of research or the any kind of development technology they will use it to on that particular thing. And then they will, if it is everything is okay with the without any problem, then they will tell to the company, okay, this product we can launch it. So R&D is totally have to work on the new technologies or new products or the service or systems that will which they can bring to the new products into the market or profits to the company. So that is the responsibility of the research and development. And make sure that if you are interested in research and development, your background people also can go to the research and development. And the resource management. Here in opportunities in Germany, mostly like we have not in Germany, in overall in the manufacturing sector, the resource management, we have a lot, so many jobs in this field also. Like our responsibilities from the resource management, mostly the responsibilities into the people and time management, because in the supply chain management or production or anywhere, we require so many components. We need so many products and everything. This resource management we have to have to work on what time the particular product has to reach to the production from inventory, or on what time it has to come from the supplier to the customer or to the production line. So, or what kind of people required in the company and what kind of trainings they required. So this and all they will plan in the resource management, and this is also very important department in the company. So these are the, I think, almost 9 things I explained here, where we can go or where we can enter as an employee in these different fields, the manufacturing sector, and where to set jobs. Till now, I hope you understand a little bit what are the fields available, and here where we have to search for a job, either in India or Germany. Mostly it will be almost the same thing. The Indeed.com, I think everyone knows, and the Monster, Career Builder, Glassdoor, Naukri.com, and company cockpits. And most of the people, we don't look for a company cockpits. Actually, company cockpits means like company websites. For example, if you are interested to work in Airbus, you just have to go to the company website. I think everyone has now internet and everything, and just go to the company website and go to the careers or open positions. Then you can apply directly. Actually, you don't need to depend on anyone. At the same time, you don't need to wait for a long time also. They will reply very fast. You just have to go to the company website and select the position what you are interested and send updated document or updated resume and cover letter to them. They will reply within 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Or if you are any automobile company, even Kia also, they have their own company website where they are posting different positions. Or BMW, for Volkswagen, so many companies. Or TCS, if you are interested in TCS, Tata also have so many automobile industries and everything. So you can directly go to their particular websites also. And the LinkedIn, same like Facebook, is like a Facebook is a social profile, and the LinkedIn is the professional profile. So you can just update your create your LinkedIn profile and update all your information and mention that you are searching for a job, and the recruiters will contact you. That is also one possibility here in the LinkedIn, like a professional profile. And ZipRecruiter and so many other extra websites, you have it where you have to find where you can find the jobs. And most of the things is like the students will confuse like HR requirements and technical manager requirements. So the HR, they don't have the knowledge on the technical part. So first selection, when you are sending your resume to the company, make sure that you are covering all the areas. That means like the company will give the profile, like what and all you have to perform in the job, and what are the requirements you require, or what are the education background they are looking for. So according to that one, select a position and mention at least 2 or 3 positions from their website has to reflect in your resume. So then only actually as a technical the first round in the HR reviewing applications and everything, they will see only few things, where you are studied, or what you studied, masters or bachelors, or field of study, like mechanical engineering or electrical engineering or industrial engineering, and the language skills, maybe the English. If you are good at English, means take one letter from the college that stating that your entire studies is in English. And tools and programming language, if it is mechanical students, maybe we have like CATIA, ProE, or ANSYS, or anything. Just we have to reflect, or we have to mention these things in our cover letter and resume. Without that, it is not possible to select in the first round. And work permit, that is not required. And previously work experience, for example, if you have any kind of work experience or internships or trainings, so mention clearly in your resume in what time you did it, or how many months you did, duration of the internships or trainings or anything. Because simple thing is like HR round is like mostly there is no technical things, and HR also don't know any technical knowledge. So they will believe what and all requirements in the position, and the same tools or knowledge you have it or not. That means you have to show in our resume that we have this knowledge. Then only the first round will be clear. And the technical manager round is totally on the tools what you learn, or the languages what you learn, or the knowledge, how much knowledge you have it on the particular product or on the company. So what you have to do is, when you are going for the interview or to the technical manager round, you have to go to the website and check what are the products they are producing, or what and where they are selling these products. That means like only in India or any other countries also. And you have to learn naturally basic knowledge from the company and the position and the product. Then it's easier way to convey this thing to the technical manager also. And if you have any project experiences in before, like a bachelor project or mini project, and which is very effective, then try to explain in a clear way. This is a project I did it, and this is a result, and this is benefit to the company or to the public. And knowledge of open positions. So of course you have to gain the knowledge of the clear position. So you have to make sure that how to perform each and every step here. The total requirements is here is what you have to tell to the HR is different, and what you have to tell to the technical manager is different. So this is the topics I covered, and if you have any questions, please ask. I'm happy to share.
So, thank you very much, Mr. Vamsi. I'm really very happy to hear many things from you. So you have finally covered 2 main aspects, One is to excel in your life, the student has to go for higher education, or else he has to learn the future skills. So that is one, that is what you have finally concluded. So here so Mr. Vamsi Krishna has shown all the procedures that you have to follow for higher education, especially in Germany, and also what are the skills and the things that you have to learn if you want to go for a job, right? So those two things are in the point of entering into Germany especially. So I request the students, those who have queries regarding German education or jobs in Germany, you can ask. When
Sir,
to,
sir, may I
yeah, yeah,
proceed now?
yeah, please ask.
Uh, yeah, sir, I'm Sumant, and I stay in Vijayawada. Uh, I just finished my graduation in mechanical engineering from Siddhartha Institute of Technology, PVP Siddhartha. And I have two questions. First of all, thanks for the great presentation. Uh, it was very much detailed. But I have two questions from what we have presented. First thing is, am I eligible to pursue PhD directly after BTech? Because I have read in Quora that unlike US, Germany offers PhD after BTech. So, is there any possibility that I can pursue PhD from technical university or applied sciences university? So this is first thing. So as you said, the academic fee is zero, and the other fee will be there for transport that and all. Except other than that, obviously I would be needing the funding for my to carry out my research during my PhD. So how can I get the funding if I have to join the PhD in Germany? These are the two questions.
Okay, first thing is like without the master's degree, it is not possible to go directly into the PhD. You have to do the master's and you have to gain the 120 credits. Then only it is possible to go into the PhD position in Germany. And the second thing for answer for our second question is like the fundings actually, as I told before in my presentation, there is so many private and public organizations also, and most of the like PhD positions in Germany is like a funded positions. So either you are doing in research organization or you are doing in the company or in the university also. And most of the positions are funding positions. So you don't need to any worry about the fundings here. But make sure that you have to. It is not possible directly from our bachelor's to the PhD position. You have to do the master's program.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay, there are some questions from our chat box. I will read one by one and try to answer those things. So
Sure, sir.
first thing is from Vamsi Kotapalli. Proof of financial support is up to what extent?
You have to show this one for only for the visa purpose actually. As I can say like the expenses are very almost similar to the India, even for the food cost or anything is almost to the India. Only the cost will be for the for the staying actually. The accommodation is a little bit higher, like maybe you have to pay 200 euros or 300 euros, and more than that you don't need to pay much here. At the same time, the transportation cost is you are getting the semester ticket, so it's almost a free for the transportation and everything. The financial support is like a 10,000. That means like a 8 lakh euros you have to show, and it is I can say like almost 1.5 year you can survive with this one and a half. I mean with this 8 lakhs in Germany. Plus you can do some part-time jobs or anything also. You don't need to depend every time on the bank or on your parents.
So the amount that they are blocking, like 8 lakh rupees or 9 lakh rupees, it is
Mhm.
for staying there
For
and
staying here, yeah.
yeah, for surviving and for food and everything. right?
Yeah.
So they
Yes.
will be releasing the amount every month or like that.
Yeah,
Same.
it depends on the bank where they are opening. So as it's like we have different banks. Of course, like only two banks from India where we can open the blocked account. One is like Kotak Mahindra Bank and the Deutsche Bank. And the Deutsche Bank is a German one, so they will follow so many regulations. Actually, what is happening here is like so many Indian students or so many foreigners coming to the Germany, and they are finishing this yeah, 8 lakhs rupees or 8 lakh rupees or 9 lakh rupees within 6 months sometimes, because they just want to spend so much and they don't know the value of money or something, so just spending, and after that they are a little bit pressure and everything. So what the Deutsche Bank did is like to avoid this the problems and everything, and the maximum they can release per month after the student or anyone open a blocked account, the first 1 year the bank will give only 700 euros to you. They will release only 700 euros. More than that, if you want, you have to go to the bank and put some request email or request letter to them, then they will allow you to take more money from your account. Till that one, for 1 year it is totally blocked, to avoid this the situations actually, because students coming and they're spending the money in overnight, and they're losing everything, and they can't concentrate on studies, and they can't concentrate on any other activities as well. That's why the blocked account concept came. And if it is if it is totally like a Kotak Mahindra Bank, means you can just come with the DD or any kind of blocked account to the Germany, and you can open the bank account here, and after releasing the money, you can send back to the India also. But you can survive with this money almost 1.5 years without doing any part-time jobs also.
So the amount nearly 8 lakhs or 9 lakhs that is shown in the bank account is only for our safety. So
For
you
our
can,
for our safety and staying here.
yeah, for staying for 2 years or 1.5 year, 8 lakhs is sufficient. So that's why the government will block the amount. If it is
Yes.
Kotak Mahindra Bank, even after reaching to Germany, you can send back that entire amount
To
to
India.
again to India. So
Yes.
there is no need of
Deutsche Bank is that is
keeping it.
not possible.
But if you open the account in Deutsche Bank, that is German bank, they won't release. They won't. There is no option to take that money back, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Guntur Conquerors, one
Mhm.
student, Guntur Conquerors, the name Guntur Conquerors, has mentioned that Germans blocked up to 8.8 lakh. I am going this October.
Mhm.
So he has mentioned like that. So maybe
So,
you might, German Guntur Conqueror, can you unmute your mic and can you ask what you want to speak?
Sir, I have applied for Martin Luther Burg University.
mhm.
I applied for Polymer Sciences Masters.
Mhm.
So they have given me confirmation of physical presence by October 1st.
Okay.
But the visa slots are not available up to September.
Mhm. Yeah.
Means
In that case,
embassy is not opening.
yeah, yeah. You are right. Actually, you can inform to the university by giving this information. Actually, that you can say that India, the Corona crisis is a little bit high now, and have to mention that. Of course, already the universities and everything, they know that the situation is India is a little bit bad now because of this Corona crisis, and the embassies are not open. You just have to send an email to the university so that they will extend the the admission or the date where when you have to enroll. You have to give the information to them.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, this is Durga Prasad speaking from Hyderabad. I have
Mhm.
a query about this entering into Germany, sir. Is it mandatory to take the IELTS and TOEFL exams for entering into German universities?
It is required. IELTS is required. So every most of the universities they prefer actually. Before it is not like that. Now the competition is very high actually to the Germany. I can say from last 2 years there is so many Indians are coming, At the same time, for each and every university, they are getting so many of applications. So you have to go the profile of the university. Some universities won't ask any kind of IELTS test or anything, English proficiency test, and some universities they will ask. In that case, you have to make sure that you have to submit the English test proficiency.
Thank you, sir.
Next question. Through GATE also can we enter into Germany?
No, GATE is totally different thing. If you are going for a MBA program, or if you are going for more research oriented or technology oriented programs or anything, if the university asking you that okay, you have to submit the GRE or GATE, only in that case you have to submit it. Otherwise, no need GATE or anything, and it won't bring any additional qualifications also if you have the GATE also.
Okay. And next question, when to apply summer semester or winter semester, which has many universities?
Yes, summer intake will be next March. Actually, March and April, the university will start. That means you have to start now actually preparing your documents and selection of the universities for the March intake and application. I mean, for the summer intake, and the application will be open from the maybe it's from the September 1st or the October 1st. And if it is a winter intake, will be on September and October. And for example, I think next month the semester is starting, but already the applications deadline is over.
Okay. So next question is, sir, how can we select which is best university?
Yeah, here particularly in Germany, there is no best and no worst university here mostly. Here we have like I mentioned already in the presentation that 99% of the universities are public universities. That means they are working under the government. So the government will maintain the same standards and everything in Germany. So whether you go to the university or technical university or University of Applied Sciences, the standards will be the same because it is under the government. So there is no best university. It's like I can't say that the best university. And if you are going for a job, also we don't see like from which university you came from and how many grades you have it. We will see like the degree you have it on that particular field, and you'll see the contents of your knowledge and everything. That's it.
Okay, thank you. And from Mohit side, sir, is learning German language compulsory to do masters in Germany?
It depends totally. German language, few universities are asking, and few universities are not asking the German language. So it's according to the selection of your universities, you have to learn the German language.
Okay, so how to get job as aircraft maintenance engineer in Germany?
Yeah, once you completed your master's degree, and if you are interested to do any kind of internships in the industry, here the biggest our strength or anything is like the positive I can say. We can select the company. We can select the company where we want to work, and there is no mediators. There is no one is there to pull you back. Also, you have to prepare yourself. You have to push yourself, and if you are deciding that okay, you are interested to work in Airbus, you directly go to the company website and apply in the positions what they are offering and everything. Or if you are interested in the automobile industry, BMW or Mercedes-Benz, directly go to the company website and apply. So here there is no mediators actually. It's mostly totally your work you are doing totally. So for getting a job, that is the best advantage here actually. Like we don't need to depend on anyone. We can apply directly to the companies, or if there is no response from the company also, we can call them and we can ask them to get to know the status and everything. That is possible here. Okay. But to get into the company means first you have to improve your qualifications. Maybe you have to do your master's degree, one chance. Another thing is you have to do some kind of internships and trainings related to the aviation sector. Then that is possible.
Okay. And how many levels of sorry, Vamsi Pawan G. I am from automobile engineering. Which of course are available to do master? I think which courses are available to do master for automobile engineers? I think that might be the question.
Yeah, there is different programs actually, like automobile masters in automobile engineering is there, or masters in software automotive engineering is there, and it's like totally depends on which sector you are going. So automobile engineering is not only one part actually. There is so many internal directions is there if you take the automobile engineering, maybe in the production or if you in the quality, and that's why I explained about the opportunities available in the in the manufacturing sector, the project management, R&D, quality management. Even in the master program also, you can choose like if you are interested in the automotive production, then there is a courses on automotive production engineering. You can go in that direction. Or if you are interested on the automotive design, you have to choose the courses on automotive design engineering. So there is like a different levels or different directions in the automobile engineering, and the courses also will be like that. You have to choose in the universities.
Okay. And how many levels of language are required to get a part-time job or to get best university?
To get a best university, as I told that there is no best actually here. So all the standards are similar. You have to choose if you are interested in to do any kind of PhD or research-oriented programs. Then you have to go to the technical universities or universities, or you are concentrated on jobs after studying your masters. Then you have to go to the University of Applied Sciences. So that is what I can say the best means. And another thing is like a language requirement. Only the course is in the university website. If they are asking for the particular course, you need a German requirement, then you have to show it. Otherwise, not required. And some cases, of course, it's better to have a German language basic level from India. It's always that, for example, if you are applying for a job and they got like almost like 10 applications. In the 10 applications, in the 10 people has 10 different profiles. One guy has like a 5 years of experience. Another guy has like a 1 year of experience, but he has that 1 year of experience he did it abroad. And another guy has like a multiple languages where he can work with multiple different nationalities. So the company during the selection, they will choose what and all they required. So even if you are applying to the universities with or without German language, you have to see the profile of the company and see the course, what they are expecting, and if you are learning the language, what is advantage and disadvantage. According to that one, you have to learn the language. And the second thing is like a part-time jobs. For part-time jobs, mostly not required of any German language, but basic, if you have it, that is the advantage. As I told, like the selection process, always better to show that you have it. It's like a job, that's it. So it's better to have it.
Okay. So German language is not mandatory, but whenever you want to work somewhere, some people they know only German language. So because of that only, whenever we don't want to lose any opportunity, let us better to learn German language, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So next, sir, how can we apply for fellowship?
Fellowship is scholarship or fellowship, sir?
Fellowship is asking.
Okay, fellowship is totally different, as like a PhD programs.
Yeah.
If you are doing, it's like a few funding companies is that mostly like PhD positions, they are already funded actually. Or if you need more money than their funding, there is so many other research institutions and public scholarship authorities is there. You just have to go to the gofunding.de where they will offer so many funding or fellowships. You have to apply to them. That's it.
Okay, so funding, I think scholarship is for pursuing master's degree and fellowship is for pursuing PhD program. So once they want to enter into PhD program, already all the programs are with fellowship
Funded.
already.
Yes.
So they need not apply separately like that. Once they
If they
enter,
want to apply for extra funding or something, there is a website at gofunding.de where we can select our degree or what is our status. Then we can apply to that fellowship programs. Then they will fund our master to our PhD program.
okay. So next, so many questions. So, sorry for killing all your time.
No problem.
Okay, and then if we apply for private universities, can we get funding from the organizations?
Yeah, you can get it actually. You have to show the valid reason. That is not a problem if you are studying in public university or private university. Only the criteria is they will see you have enough credits or the background that you are eligible to apply for this scholarship.
Okay, I think Mr. Malik has applied for German education or abroad education. He's my student only. So, and I think Mr. Malik, as Mr. Vamsi said in the beginning, there are very few private universities, and most of the universities are run by the government itself. So it is difficult to find private universities than public universities. So then one more question. How middle class people manage money for master's journey, like loan from Indian banks?
It totally depends on the expenses actually. Like if you consider the masters in Australia or Canada or anywhere, it's like almost 30 lakhs you are paying, like 25 to 30 lakhs you are paying. And if it is in Germany, it's like almost 8 lakhs. That means like 2%, sorry, almost 200% less you are paying in Germany. And that 8 lakhs also you are spending on yourself. It's like, investing and getting the results. Of course, the funding, there is a banks actually, of course, if you are showing your university admission and the expenses there, the banks are maybe Andhra Bank or State Bank of India. So many other banks are there to give any loans for the student education level, like a foreign education it's called. And surviving is easier, after coming also you can do part-time jobs or internships or working student, or you can work as a research assistant in the university as well after the professor. So there is a funding opportunities in, from different sides is there after coming here. That is not a problem.
Okay. So next, how easy is it find a part-time job in Germany?
It totally depends on how you are going and asking. There is a part-time jobs everywhere. They require part-time jobs. Even in the company they require it, or even in the hotels or restaurants and anywhere. Even the big supermarkets. Anywhere they require the people and everything. So it's totally depending on if you have a proper work permit or something, then you are eligible to work in anywhere here. Actually, most of the people who are the students, what I observed is like after reaching to the Germany, from first day itself they want to do the part time. They have to do the city registration. They have to enroll in the university, and they have to get the health insurance, and they have to get the work permit. It will take almost like 1 month or 1.5 months. So the thing is, you have to wait for 1.5 months or 2 months. You have to complete your this work and everything in Germany, like registrations, enrollments, and the getting of all our documents and everything. Then only it is eligible to work actually. And many of the students are they are not interested to do the first work everything. They just want to start immediately the work, the part times and everything. But to work, you have to show work permit and health insurance. So it will take almost like 1.5 months to 2 months. Only after 2 months only it is possible to do any kind of part-time job in Germany.
Okay. So next, due to COVID-19 pandemic, this time to come Germany to study masters in Germany, is there any issues related to find job during this COVID problem?
Maybe if you are doing some master's program or something, it will take time. Anyway, 2 years or 2.5 years it will take. I don't think so here it won't be that much problem in Germany because totally the Europe is depends on Germany, and German's economy is very tough, and it can sustain in the market. That is not a problem here. And even we are thinking now, even this crisis and everything, the German government announced that in within 3 months we will be in the normal the market and everything. So it won't be that much problem in Germany because of the industries and the stability in the economy and everything.
Okay. So next, MTech India versus MS Germany. Can you compare if possible?
I can't compare because I didn't do the MTech in India, and without knowing that I can't comment actually. But
Yeah.
I can say that our education system is very valuable and very good standards actually. Only our problem is like in India we have lack of industries. If we have industries in the areas like for example Coimbatore, if you take it, or if you take Bangalore or Pune area, the students are very much advanced because there is the industries and they are doing some kind of trainings or any kind of knowledge oriented programs in the companies. So where there are the companies or anything very well established, and the students are a little bit more advanced. Only we have the problem is we have lack of industries. We can't blame our education system. Our education is 100% good. What we are doing in India is all over the world same thing. Only the problem is the lack of freedom. That means like the companies. If you have the companies, you know what you have to do it, and you can better you know how to contact the companies and talk with the universities also, and getting the acceptance from your college and doing some kind of internship is possible. But in our area there is no that system, or there is no companies. If there is companies where they are like Coimbatore or Pune, they are very well advanced because of the companies only. Because companies will contact the colleges that we are offering internships. Then the students will apply and they will do the internships or trainings in the company. That means they will gain the knowledge. So here my suggestion is don't blame our education system. It's very 100% very well, but only the problem coming is lack of industries or lack of companies. We are facing a little bit problem there.
Okay, so going abroad like Germany or America, you will find very sophisticated company industries, advanced technologies. So because of just finding such kind of technologies, you can go to abroad. If you do MTech in India, or if you do something in India, so it is very difficult to reach industries, go there, do internships. Even though you do internships, the industries are not that much level of sophisticated. Very few industries are there. But when you go to Germany or somewhere, almost all the industries are with sophisticated technologies only. So you'll have greater exposure when you go to abroad.
Yes,
Right? Okay.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Next, what is total budget to study in Germany? As I've already Vamsi Krishna told, like 8 lakhs or 10 lakhs, maximum of 10 lakhs.
Yes, sir.
It is only for staying and for food, not for the post graduation and travel. For travel and for library,
Yeah, travel also that is allowed.
only $200.
Travel also that is with that 8
Sir,
lakhs.
include graduation fees, how much the total budget to study in Germany, sir, including graduation and living expenses, sir?
Yeah,
Yeah, actually, the total education is free if you are getting admission in the public university, and the remaining expenses, maybe the travel expenses and everything. Actually, traveling expenses also you have to pay to the university, like 200 euros or 300 euros or 500 euros. Then they will give the semester ticket. It's like a pass where in the entire state, as not only the city, entire state you can travel it. So it is also included in this 9 lakhs or 8 lakhs to 10 lakhs in between.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
ఓకే, సో మీకు అర్థమైంది ఏంటంటే వాట్ యు హావ్ అండర్స్టూడ్ ఈజ్ German education is free as a point of attending the classes or joining into an university. So when you join in an university, they will collect a fee of around 200 to 500 euros. That too
Yes.
only for library usage and for your bus pass for traveling.
Yes, sir.
So with that, you can travel throughout the entire country, anywhere, without paying anything. For staying and for eating, you need to have some money, that is about 8 lakhs. For that only,
Yes, sir.
you are saving some amount in the bank account, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, and end of the questions. Sir, actually, thank you for your brief explanation, sir. I'm interested in quality check. If I do job in India, if any offer based on experience to go to Germany, I don't want to go on student visa. And what is technology equipment used in Germany for quality check? So you want to work in India on quality management and quality checks, and he's asking for, is there any such kind of companies that will take him to Germany through work?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. There is a lot of industries. I am not in Andhra Pradesh, but there is a lot of industries in Coimbatore, like Robert Bosch, Siemens, or BMW. We have it, Mercedes-Benz. We have it, and Volkswagen is there, SAP is there. So many industries already there in all over the India. You have to choose. Search what is the German company in India and apply the job in that sector. And of course, if you take the Robert Bosch, for example, they are bringing every year almost like 5,000 Indians here. Robert Bosch. At the same time, like Siemens, they are bringing like outsourced people like almost 2,000 to 3,000 Indians. They are bringing for 2 years, 3 years. Like TCS is there, Infosys is there. If it is IT sector means, the Volkswagen India is there, and then Nissan. So most of the multinational companies in India, what we have it, that is enough to come here actually. And if you are gaining some experience, like 2 years or 3 years or 5 years, it is possible to apply for a job seeker visa and come to India, come to Germany and search for a job here as well. That is also another opportunity.
Okay. So next, what is the main difference between Indian studies and German studies? That is over.
Hello, sir.
For visa, somebody is asking. Yeah, tell, please.
హలో సార్ ఆ క్వశ్చన్లో అది మీరు టెక్నాలజీ అడగలేదు సార్. ఎక్విప్మెంట్ ఆ టెక్నాలజీ ఏం యూజ్ చేస్తున్నారు ప్రజెంట్ క్వాలిటీ చెక్కి? అంటే సార్ ఎయిర్ బస్లో జాబ్ చేస్తున్నాను. సో అంటే ఇండియాలో యూజ్ చేసే క్వాలిటీ చెక్ మేనేజ్మెంట్కి అంటే అక్కడ ఎక్విప్మెంట్కి ఏమైనా డిఫరెన్స్ ఉందా? అంటే ఎలాంటి టెక్నాలజీ లేటెస్ట్గా? సో
అండర్స్టాండ్.
క్వాలిటీ చెక్స్ ఇవన్నీ ఏంటంటే మనం చేయవలసిన లేదు. బేసిక్ బ్లూ కాలర్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ చేస్తారు. As an engineer background, as a degree holder from the engineering, we have to give the guidelines how we have to do it, how they has to do it. We have to give the guidelines to the team. That is most like white collar employees first thing. And the second thing is, if you are talking about the technologies and everything, in the manufacturing sector, the technologies will change, and the technologies we can't rely on only one thing or anything. So it will totally. I can say there is no technologies where if we learn the job, we'll get a job. I mean, if we learn some technology, only we can't rely on that one, we can't get a job. And mostly the manufacturing sector, there is a courses like, for example, bachelor's we have it, like, production management. What we are learning in production management is totally like production flow or production process, or what is the production and everything. At the same time, quality management also one subject or one department. We have to find the courses on the quality management or quality tools what they are using, like quality is most like a problem based. If problem comes, how we have to solve it, or how to improve some quality in the product. It's like some tools is there, like ISO standards or the 8D reports or any kind of few tools is there, FMEA and like that. So you can learn on that one, or you can contact me later. Actually, I can explain to you a little bit more information I can give on the quality management. At the end of the session, I will give my email ID and phone number to everyone. Maybe if you have any questions, you can contact me also.
Yeah, that will be fine. And some more questions, like For visa, how much amount we should maintain in an account? It is already discussed, like
Yes.
9 lakhs or 10 lakhs maximum.
Mm.
Is there any minimum GPA requirement to enter Germany? Grade point average,
Yeah,
percentage.
that is a good question. I can say like minimum every university requirement is like 2.5. That is 70% to 75% is they have the better opportunities to get a admission. Even though the universities they are giving like the people who have like 60 to 70% also there is a universities giving the admissions, but based on their qualification, like they have some extra activities or not, they did any kind of internships or work experience or anything. So it's like average they will ask like a 2.5 grade. That means like 70% of percentage they required, and if it is low or high also that is not a problem.
Okay. So what is the best place in Germany to have more opportunities for design engineer?
In most of the companies they require design engineers, so no need to worry about the best place and everything. Even automobile engineering they require or any kind of product. If you take any kind of product, that design is very important. Of course, there is a opportunity for design engineer.
Okay. How many levels of language is required to get a job? Like I heard that language is the main thing they look when they go for a job. Because I think we have mentioned English is enough and
Not necessarily, but it's a good question. I just want to clarify one thing.
yeah.
Of course, German language is required or not required is no secondary. But the thing is, when you are applying for a job, and the people, where different people will apply, and if you are checking the qualification and everything, of course, the recruiter will see who has a major qualification. So if you are not mentioning your language skills or something, and the other guy is mentioning he has some language skills, of course they will choose the better option actually. It's like 10 years of experience and 5 years of experience. So it's the same way they will calculate the language also. If you have experience, then there is a little bit some additional the benefit will be there. If you have lack of language, then they will think, okay, maybe how we can manage here and everything. Of course, there is so many English jobs, for the multinational companies, the jobs should be in English. But when you are reviewing documents and everything by the recruiter, of course, they will see the better qualification and everything.
Okay. So if I wish to get a job in design engineer, how can I know what are the skills and knowledge they want from my side?
The requirements actually they won't see your requirement. Okay, they will see the company's requirement, what they want. They will post it. Actually, they will post the position. Then only you will apply to that one. You have to prepare yourself according to their requirement. It's like you are applying to them. They are not coming to you and asking. So we have to prepare according to the company profile, or we have to apply to the position where they are mentioning the requirements and everything.
Okay, so all the companies they have websites, and in that there is a column called careers. So in that they can open that column, and whatever requirement they want, they will post there. So the students has to learn those requirements.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, if German universities asked for German language, how can we prove our proficiency? Is there any exam for German language? I think.
For basic language, there is no required. You just have to attend the classes, and then that is enough. If you are doing more levels, like there is a levels of I think almost 6 is there, like A1 to C1 or C2, and the for A1 and the A2 for you don't need to take any exams. Just like a participation certificate is enough. You are taking some course, that is enough. And if you are doing more than that, like a B1 or something, it's always better to have there is different exam like a test DF or GOIT certificate. So many other exams is there. You can take any of these exams. And the universities also, they will mention like what kind of exam they're expecting from the student. So according to the university requirement, you have to take the exam.
Okay. If a student in University of Applied Science and I want to do PhD, then how to get that extra 30 credits?
Okay, yeah, that's a good question. And for that extra, normally for the University of Applied Sciences, is only for 90 credits. That 30 extra credits you can get from any other university, or the same university you can attend some other extra classes or extra programs, then you can get this 30 credits. That is not a problem actually. Actually, applied University of Applied Sciences mostly focused on the job oriented, and who are taking this one mostly go for a job. And the second thing is, if they are interested to do any PhD, and the universities will offer like short credit programs and everything also. In the same university or other university, you can choose it like this 30 credits and everything.
Okay, so if a student want to go for a job immediately after masters, they can opt the applied science universities. If they want to continue for PhD also, in case in future, better they have to choose technical universities.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so don't bother about going for PhD if you are applied for these applied science universities. They directly focus on job. Okay, so next, does the complete living expense can be taken as loan? Will the embassy will accept it? If it is a private university, both the living expense as well as the course fee can be taken as loan. Will the embassy accept it?
Yes, of course it is possible to take from the banks. That is not a problem. The embassy will see only the funds you have it or not. Or if your parents are supporting me, they will see like who is supporting. That's it. They just want to know the money you have it or not. They don't bother actually from where you are getting.
Okay, so once you enter into Germany and to live there, they will see that they will make sure that you have sufficient money in the bank account, so that the person will survive in Germany. So with that surety, they will allow, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So due to this COVID situation, how the job opportunity? What is that? I'm not clear about that question. Due to this COVID situation, how is the job opportunity there?
Yeah, in Germany, that is not a problem. 3 months, we are already like fine now. In 3 months again, we back to normal. So for job market, that is not a problem here.
Okay, sir, I heard that it is difficult to interact with German citizens. Is it true?
No, it's absolutely wrong. They are very friendly here, and actually the problem we have it is we have so many Indians here now.
Okay.
So we all together like groups and everything we are forming, and we are just walking on the road also. If there is only 1 or 2 Germans, after seeing like 10 people, the Indians or anyone coming together, of course they will be scared. The same thing, if you went to some other place, maybe from Hyderabad or something also, if 10 people are coming opposite to you and you are the only one, how you will react to them? You can't talk freely. If someone's talking us, you can't talk freely. The same thing is happening here. First, what you have to do is, after coming here, you have to think you came here for studies and you came here to learn something, not the same groups and same our people and everything means it won't work here, because totally it's no recommendations won't work here. So totally we have to learn ourselves and work ourselves. So of course the people are very friendly here, so no need to worry about that one. Only one thing is we shouldn't form a group and roam in the same groups actually.
So just like in India or in Andhra Pradesh, we should not form like groups and maintain the politics. Simply just be friendly as much as possible to the Germans. They are very friendly, and they don't know these group politics. Even I was in Germany in 2006. I have seen they are very friendly. Even you are individual, they will like you very much. So there is no need of forming
They
into.
are very friendly. They don't bother. They just if you are telling you are missing some bus or something, they'll drop you till your home by in their car only. So there is so many situations like that actually. So no need to worry about that. Only the thing is, when they see so many group of people, of course they will scare and they won't talk. That is the thing. So we have to avoid the groups and everything.
Yeah, so it is not from our side, from their side only. They only get frightened because of our groups. So మనమే గ్రూపులుగా ఫామ్ అవ్వకుండా మంచిగా ఉంటే వాళ్ళు బాగుంటుంది. అదర్వైజ్ దే ఓన్లీ వాళ్ళకి కొంచెం భయం వేస్తుంది. So next, sir, in which university you have completed your masters?
I studied in University of Bremen and University of Emden.
Okay, nice. And sir, what about the free structure of university in Germany? Oh my God, I think he has entered very recently. He has started from fee structure in Germany. So I think this is already covered in the beginning itself. The fee structure is just they will collect only library fees and transportation fees. That is from 200 to 500 euros only, and you have to maintain a bank balance of 8 lakhs just for living there, staying there, and for food costs. There is nothing else. Only 200 to 500 euros per semester. And is IELTS exam qualifying very difficult to go to Germany to study MS? IELTS.
IELTS is very easy than the TOEFL or any exam actually. So no need to worry actually. The minimum requirement is like 6 actually, the band of the IELTS score, and you have to get to any university means like 6, or if you want to choose the university where you want, then you have to go for 6.5 or 7 or 7.5. But from our background, people easily can crack up to 7 easily. So no need to worry about the IELTS exam.
Okay. So, sir, can our parents stay with us in Germany along with me for studying masters?
That is not possible, but only for exceptional reasons. If you tell them that is possible. Maybe, for example, if you are doing some PhD or something, then it is possible. I think for masters, there is no chance.
Minimum
Good
salary.
afternoon, sir.
Okay. Okay. Please carry on.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Naveen. Sir, my GPA is very low. I mean, about 60 to 70% itself. So, what are the other factors will influence my ranking or getting to Germany? I mean, what is the best ways, or is the experience or
Yeah,
internship?
in that case, you can show some your profile that you did some internships. That is also one possibility, or any kind of work experience that is also will add it. And if you have very good extra skills like extra activities or anything, that is also will add to get a admission. And you can show like certifications or any kind of these things will play the major the key role for getting admission. Who has a less percentage like experience and internships, and the IELTS score also will be adding for that one.
So, Mr. Naveen, are you in final year or have you completed your engineering?
Final year last semester.
So you have completed your final year last semester also?
Yeah. I mean, 2020 passed out.
2021. Yeah. So you had to write the exams.
Yeah, to write the.
So I think it is. You might have gone through a very good project, maybe based on the research project, or you can go for some courses through online. You can increase your show the capabilities like number of courses you have learned beyond your curriculum. So online lo Udemy, Coursera, there are so many.
I do Coursera. I done a specialization in Fusion 360 software. So is it give any boost up?
Yes, it will give, and you try to learn other softwares also, as many things as possible.
Yes, sir. So is it affect both for job offers also? I mean, low percentage. Is there any percentage regulation?
Particularly in Germany, we won't see. Actually, even I'll participate in skill selection process and everything. We don't mind like the person is coming from very different university, or we won't see any credits and everything. We will see like performance, or we will see the confidence level only. That is a key role here. Because in Germany, actually most of the companies who are in a high level, they don't have like very good profile when they started. After coming there, they improve their profile. So we don't see the credits or we don't see the percentage while you are applying for the job. You'll see only one thing is your confidence, how you are performing yourself, and how you can make us to believe that you can learn immediately once you started the job. That's what we can see.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so almost Uday, this is the last question. Actually, if we have any backlogs in the academics, but we have completed before passing out, will Germany accept you? Will Germany accept for the higher education?
Sorry, sir, I didn't hear the question. Can you please-
Actually, the student has backlogs. He failed in some subjects, but he has cleared all the subjects just before passing out.
Okay, yeah, that might affect a little bit, but the percentage matters at the end. It won't be that much problem. Only the percentage matters. Actually, if we have very good percentage in our bachelor's, that is not a problem to enter into the Germany.
Okay, and Navya Kanta, it said, sir, one of my cousins said that getting job in Germany, they look 50% language, 30% knowledge, 20% look.
Look also.
20% language, 30% knowledge, and 50% language, 30% knowledge, and 20% look.
Yeah, it depends, like the position where what you are applying.
Sorry, luck. Sorry, look. Luck.
Yeah, it totally depends on the position actually, like what where you are applying. For example, you are applying for a multinational company. Then mostly the people, they can't depend only on one, Germans or anything. They need different teams or different employees from different countries. So everyone knows the English. So in that case, you don't need to worry about that one. Or if you are working for the supplier company, where the supplier company is full of the German base or something, and this is not internationally level, then that is a problem, because maybe they want to sustain only in that German market, so they recruit the more Germans. So it's like the position where you are applying and which company it is.
Okay, so it depends on the job. So where there is language requirement, they will consider language, and where there is a knowledge requirement, they see knowledge. But there is, I think, there is no point of luck. 20%, I think.
Totally, there is no luck. It's like totally depends on our profile. We have to market our profile. That's it. It's like we shouldn't show that what we know. We have to show them what they are expecting from us. We have to prepare according to their profile, and we have to learn, and we have to apply to the positions. It's like if you are applying for the IT job or something, just for example, and TCS has some Java developer or some software developer programs. You can't apply with the same profile. Like you did your bachelor's in mechanical engineering, you can't apply with that profile. You have to show that okay, you learned some software programs or software languages. Then only they will see okay, you have the background from different field, but you did some courses and everything. It's the same way when you are applying for any company or any job also, we have to learn according to their requirement. We can't show only ours, what we learn and everything. It won't work. We have to change. We have to learn.
Okay. So I think all the questions you have answered patiently. So these are the contact details.
Hello, sir.
Sorry, Naveen, tell me please.
So you said we have to prepare companies' profiles, but different companies require different skills, right? Well, some of the companies need design in CATIA software. Some of them use a software like SolidWorks, and some of them use a Fusion 3 Invented or any other software. So how can we learn all the skills even for design engineer purpose only?
Yeah, for example, you have to make sure that which sector you want to go. For example, automobile industry, if we take there, they will see mostly like an AutoCAD is the basic version. Basic in the sense, if it is small company or very multinational company also, very big company also. Every software came from the AutoCAD only. Basic is the AutoCAD is the basic thing actually. From that only every all new developments came from that one. So of course, if you have good knowledge on one thing, it's easier to learn new things. Of course, as you told that okay, different companies are asking different things. Every company is not expecting that you should be expert in that one. At least some basic knowledge or basic idea of how to use this particular software and everything. And they won't ask like the some live project you have to do in this software and anything. You can tell them in the companies that in the interview time that I am expert in so and so tools and I have the knowledge on some other tool as well. It's like you are marketing the skills in different way or presenting your skills in different way. You shouldn't be expert because you are just a graduate. You don't need to be an expert in anything. And if you are telling that you are expert also, no one will believe. That's the thing. Because even in the companies, what we see is if you have experience, that means you participated in live programs or live projects. So we believe that you had experience, maybe you are helpful. And if the graduates or if the students saying that okay, I am expert in this one, it is no one will believe that one in the industries. So it's a slowly process. In the slow process, we have to know the basic knowledge, but you have to be expert in very good knowledge on at least two tools, and remaining you have to show that I have little bit knowledge or I have some knowledge on some other tools. Then it will work.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, please.
Hi. Hello, sir. I am Sri Harsha Malla. Actually, I have a small query that I have completed my graduation in 2015 and I have work experience of 3 years, and then I have completed my diploma in business management.
Okay.
I have given IELTS exam. My score is 6.5. And I have a doubt whether I really need to pursue this master's program, or can I apply for career opportunities for further?
It depends actually. Like for example, if you have work experience, then no need to do for master's degree. You can directly apply for the job seeker visa. But I can suggest you that okay, you directly can go to the company websites or any job portals in Germany, and you can apply from India itself. No need to come every time here and do the things. You just can apply from there itself, and you can see the response. They are responding good or not. Then you can come here and apply.
Okay.
But for your question, I think I answered that. No need that you have to do the masters. If you have like work experience, you have to show that there is a law that okay, I think minimum of 4 years or 4.5 years. If you have work experience, you can directly eligible for the job seeker visa in Germany.
Okay. So what are the chances I can get a job opportunity in Germany with the profile I have?
It's totally depends on you. That's why I suggest you that apply from India. Then if the response is good, then you can come and search for a job here. If some rejections are coming, means that means we have to change a little bit on our profile or something.
Okay. Okay. Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot.
Welcome.
Okay, so actually for this question I need to add some more things. The students are asking like for attending interviews for various companies, each company is asking for various skills. So how many skills I should learn because of all the companies they are asking differently. One thing I want to tell you, see, for example, as a student, my dream is to enter into BMW company, Bavarian Motor Works. Or, for example, my dream is only to work in German company, another German company like Mercedes-Benz. So I really focus on what the Mercedes-Benz is asking for. So if the Mercedes-Benz is asking for learning CATIA or Pro E, I will definitely learn CATIA and Pro E, I will practice much in CATIA and PROE. That is one thing. So going with your dream and fulfilling all the requirements to accomplish that dream. That is one thing. And another thing, if you have certain skills, and search for the company who is asking for the same such kind of skill. Like for example, if you have already learned CATIA, then you search the companies which is requiring the people who know CATIA. So check your requirement and search the company if you have a particular skill, or go for your dream job and learn all the skills that are required to the dream job. Okay? So job ప్రకారం నువ్వు మారుతావా, లేకపోతే నీకు ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్న స్కిల్ ప్రకారం కంపెనీని ఎత్తుక్కుంటావా? These are the two options that you have, I think. So is there any questions? Like I think there is no more question. One question now, sorry. At the time of visa interview, does the language matters? Is that true?
Normally, no. You don't need to prove that you have the language skills. Only if the university says that you require the German language, then you have to show the, of course, in the visa interview, they will ask like, okay, in the course, they are asking the German language, you have it or not. But you don't need to speak and tell in German. That is not required.
Okay, only if you apply for any university which is offering German, which requires German language, then only during visa interview we have to show that proof, like certificate or participation certificate. Yes. Otherwise, they won't ask you any question in German language and anything like that, right?
Right. Yes, sir.
Okay, so it is already been from 10 to 12:30. It is nearly 2.5 hours session. So it is wonderful from your side, Mr. Vamsi Krishna. I really appreciate your patience, and hope all the students will note down the phone number and email ID. If you have any queries, you can directly contact through WhatsApp or through mail, and you can
Sir, what is the sir's free time, sir? Vamsi Krishna sir's free time.
Free time.
Free time.
Yeah, there is no free time. Actually, anyone who wants to know about the quality management or production management or project management, at the same time education in Germany or anything, you just send an email to this one, or you can send WhatsApp. I mean, just message me at any time. When I have a free time, I will just reply to you back. So no need to wait, for another thing is, don't mention any hi like this. Just write down your, what you want or what is your question. Then I'll reply to that particular question.
Sir, okay, sir. This is the WhatsApp number, sir.
Yeah, this is the German code. Actually, the 0049 is the number and the code, German code. And this is my number 17641632610. And if you add the total together, then you can find me in WhatsApp also, or it's my email ID always available. You can send me any queries if you have queries.
Okay,
then
sir,
I can.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
And you can ask related to the course also. That is not only about the university, or you can ask about the career opportunities. What I discussed, like production or quality or anything.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, can you please share your LinkedIn ID, sir?
LinkedIn.
It's the same thing, Vamsi Krishna Dasari.
Sir?
If you search with the name Vamsi Krishna Dasari, it will come.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
It is direct Vamsi Krishna Dasari only. LinkedIn ID.
LinkedIn ID same.
Okay, sir.
Really, once again, thank you very much, Mr. Vamsi Krishna. It is a very successful session, and it is a very fruitful session. Nearly 120 students have participated. Right now, we have around 40 students on the screen, and everyone has learned many things about Germany and Germany education and job opportunities in Germany. That is wonderful. So hope all the students also had very fruitful session. So keep in touch with Mr. Vamsi Krishna in future also, so that he will guide you in all the aspects. And don't keep on messaging like simple messages like hi, how are you, like that. Whenever you have perfect specific work, immediately you can ping him. He will definitely reply whenever he is free, no doubt in it. So thank you very much. With this session, with this, I would like to conclude this session. So I request all the students to visit our website acharya.net, where you can find teachers nearby for your doubts clarification in all the subjects. You can find tuitions also in the same website. Thank you very much, and thank you, Mr. Vamsi Krishna, for
Sir,
your.
I couldn't find the LinkedIn ID.
Students.
Pardon, Vamsi? Yeah.
It's a very nice webinar session, and it's nice to interact with your students as well, and nice to get to know.
Yeah, thank you. Pavan Krishna, you will find Vamsi Krishna Dasari.
No, sir, we couldn't find one.
I tried, sir, but it's not available.
Yeah, maybe then put Vamsi Krishna Dasari at Airbus.
Pardon? Vamsi Krishna?
Vamsi Krishna Dasari means like maybe so many names might come. So mention like Vamsi Krishna Dasari Airbus. The job.
Airbus. Vamsi Krishna Dasari at Airbus. That
I mean,
also you can.
it's like Facebook, if it is not, of course, if you put the name is so many other things come, then you have to mention any other position like my position or the company or anything. Germany. Keywords.
Yes. You can search through keywords also, I think.
Yeah. Keywords also matter.
We found many profiles actually. One is associate consultant, regional head Karnataka, like that, delivery leader, so many things. Hadoop thing. You just open all those profiles.
Yeah, I found it, sir. It's
okay.
the link in the chat box.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, if you stick with Airbus, then it might come.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think they found your profile.
Okay.
So shall we conclude this session?
Yeah, sure, sir.
So thank you very much, Vamsi. We will talk to you over phone. So presently now I'm closing this session. Thank you, students. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.